Do you want to hit blast doubles like 6-time world champion Jordan Burroughs? Then you're going to want to watch this instructional. And like always, we've got our double leg manual, link in the description. Make sure you follow along using the manual to get the full experience. There are 4 variations of a double leg takedown, and I'm going to walk you through each one right now. First one, I'm going to call it the traditional double leg. My head's going to be on the outside, and there are 2 ways to hit this shot. One is called a penetration step, the other one called an outside step. My opponent is going to get in what's called a scarecrow position, just to make it easy to explain. Now, I'm a righty, so that means my right leg is forward, and that is the leg I'm going to shoot with. First, I'm going to get in my stance. Elbows in. My first step is stepping my foot in between these legs. We like to pretend like there's a string connecting the feet together, and we're stomping on that string. So I'm here. I'll even step my back leg in if I feel like I'm going to be in a split position. So if I feel like the step is too far apart, my back leg will step in. Then I'll push and take a big step right in between the legs, just like this. Now my shoulder is going to hit them in the belt buckle. My elbows are in tight, and I'm hugging the back of the knees. That's step 1. So okay. Step 2, I'm leaning into him, pushing off this foot, and hitting this knee on the mat. So step 1. Step 2, I'm pushing off this leg and falling to this knee. Just like that. Okay? Come this way a little bit more. Perfect. So, step 1. Step 2, as I drive to my knee, I'm pulling the legs into my chest. All right? Step 3, my back leg pivots around, so it steps up. It does not drag across the mat. It steps. Once it plants, my back foot pivots around. We call it a windshield wiper. Look at my right foot now, right here. It pivots, and I look across his back, just like this. So those are the 3 steps we have so far. Step 1, back foot in. Step, I'm reaching, but my arms aren't coming out like this. Elbows are tight. Pull the legs in as I drive to my knee. This foot's pushing, it's extending. Once I hit, step 3, my leg is coming up and around. Right as this foot plants, this right leg is windshield wiping. And I'm looking across his back. Okay? Now, the finish. We're here. Okay? Head is looking across the back. I'm going to drive into him sideways and get the weight on this leg. So I push off my left leg, drive into him to get the weight here. Once I'm here, I continue driving sideways and hit my right knee on the mat. Just like that. So let's face this way so you guys can see that finished portion. Step 1, elbows, hands not like this, elbows here. Step 2, step 3, as I come up, I pivot, look across the back. I'm right here. Step 4, I drive up, put the weight on this leg, using my head. My head's pushing this way. Look, I'm not even using my hands. And his foot's off the mat already. I step into a squat position. Back is not bent over. Turn this way. This is horrible in wrestling. Cannot have this happen. Squatting. Head up. And I continue running my feet sideways, and I'll fall to my right knee. Drive, 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 drive. Right here. Now, turn this way a little bit. Very important thing. My shoulder is in his hip. It stays there as I finish. And I slide my shoulder up to his neck. So as I finish, My shoulder slides up towards his neck, and I look to get back points right there. My shoulder does not come out. If it comes out, they can look for funk rolls here, and I can easily get rolled over top this way. So now, another way I can do this is what's called an outside step. So if I'm closer to my opponent, and this is normally done from an underhook. We'll show setups in a little bit, but I'm just going to step my left leg forward and drop to my right knee. So I'm here. I'm just going to step and drop to my knee. I'm not traveling as far, but if I'm close enough to my opponent, this is still a very effective technique. So I'm close. The left leg steps forward, and I drop to my right knee. Now we're in the same position. But once I'm here, I want to windshield wipe. So step, pivot, pivot, pivot until I'm looking across his back. Once I'm looking across his back, I push off my left leg. This leg is straightening, and I'm stepping up to a squat position here. Then I continue to drive him sideways down to the mat. Shoulder stays in tight. I'll even sprawl if I have to make sure I don't get flipped over. I want to stop the momentum so I don't continue to roll and lose the takedown, or maybe even lose my opportunity to get back points as well. Now, another little tip, if you can lock your hands, it's much more difficult for the person to get out of this technique. So, doesn't matter which one you use. I can just outside step here. If my hands get locked, very tough for my opponent to defend. I'm pivoting, pivoting. My lock will be right on the hip, like a little bit below the hip. I'll kind of squeeze in to buckle his hips in. Everything else is the same though. I step up, and I'm going sideways. Okay, common mistake is people will run in a circle. So they'll go like this. No, I want to pivot sideways. I'm knocking him over sideways. I'm not driving him backwards. I'm knocking him over sideways. Later on, I'll show a blast double where you do knock him over backwards, but with a regular double, it's got to be sideways. Okay? Another thing that's very important is the windshield wipe is so important with a traditional double, because what do most people do when you shoot? They're going to sprawl. So if I have a very quick windshield wipe, this is the windshield wipe again. It's a step and a pivot here. He's going to fall on his stomach, okay? Or at least not fall on top of me. So if he goes to sprawl and I windshield wipe out of the way, he's going to fall to his stomach, or it'd be at least a lot easier to finish that takedown. Last detail, and this is very important. I've been doing it the whole time, but I want to put it in words for you guys, all right? Now, when I'm in this double leg, you've got to keep good posture. This is with any shot. My back is straight. Head is up. I'm not like this. I am not crunched down like this. Hips are in. Back is straight. Head is up. This doesn't matter if you have a double, a high crotch, or a single. The position is identical. It's this. This is the position for a double, single, and a high crotch. You've got to have that position on lockdown. Later on, when we go over finishes, your opponent, when they sprawl, they try to break your posture. So go ahead and sprawl. My posture is all bent over. So in order to finish, we actually fix our posture, and then I can cut the corner and finish my takedown. This is what you came here for, the Jordan Burroughs special, the blast double. Go and look up Jordan Burroughs double leg. This is what you're going to see. Here's how we hit a blast double. Instead of my head being on the side, it's going to be right in the middle of the chest. Everyone knows if they put the finger in the middle of their chest, there's a little hole. It's called a sternum or something like that. That's what you're slamming your forehead through, trying to make that hole a bigger hole in his chest, okay? My hands are going to grab the back of the knees, and I'm going to run straight through him backwards. So I don't cut the corner, I drive him straight backwards, okay? So if we're in our stance here, now the shot is going to be similar to the penetration step, okay? I step, lower my level, And now I'm lower and I'm shooting upwards. I'm shooting up like an airplane taking off. So my step is like here, I'm low, and my head is hitting right here. Hands are going to the back of the knee, and I'm driving like this. Now, as the knee hits, step back a little bit. As the knee hits, I'm going right to both feet. So this foot steps up, and I'm running to both feet to continue bringing him backwards. So the footwork is similar. You know, step, drive, this foot steps up, and then I'm just running straight into him like a sprint right over top of him, okay? So I'm here. Steps are very similar. I step deep, squat, hands behind the knees. Now step 2, my head goes into his sternum, my knee hits the mat. And then step 3, I'm just standing up to both feet and running into him. Ooh. Okay? I'm not gonna go too hard with this one, but it's a little simpler than a regular double, I think. But I'm here, right? I lower my level, I step, I drive, pull the legs in, finish over top, okay? Now, next double is a low double. Pretty much just a low single, but if you capture both legs at the same time, I think it's considered a double. So the way it would normally work is something like this. Get your stance real quick. Your partner has a staggered stance. If they have a staggered stance, it's very difficult to hit a traditional double because their legs are so far apart. But I can hit a low double pretty easily from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to circle away from the leg I want. So if I want this leg, I'm going to circle away from it. Let's actually switch lead legs real quick just so I can show you from like a righty standpoint. Say I'm wrestling a lefty. I'm going to circle away from the leg that's forwards and squat down. I'm attacking him from the side. We're facing each other. Facing each other. Step 1. Now from here, I'm dropping to my right knee. My hand is cupping behind the heel like this. Head is going right above the knee. So step 1. Step 2, we're here. It's a low single pretty much, but as I'm hitting it, I'm hitting 2 legs at the same time. This hand's going right behind the knee joint. This hand's going on the shoe, and I'm driving straight through. Boom. Low double. Show you guys one more time. Here, shuffle to the side. Boom, boom, boom. And the head is going above, a little bit above the knee. Right there, okay? Last double leg I have is a double knee drop. I only hit this really from the underhook position, but it looks like this. I'll show it from the underhook because I think it won't really make any sense unless I show it from here. But essentially, I'll set up a single leg like this, and they'll circle and face me, and then I'll drop to both knees and pull over top of me with this underhook. So I drop to both knees and pull like this. It's a double knee drop. So again, I circle, he faces, drop to both knees, and pull this arm like this. Once I'm here, I lock my hands together, I push my hips up, finish, hide my ankles, shoulder here, it slides up to the neck. Those are the 4 ways to hit the double leg. Now let's show you the different setups we can use. Probably won't be everything, but I'm gonna give you guys a handful of them you can start using today. Now I'm gonna show you guys 10 setups you can use to hit this double leg takedown. The first one I learned from Jordan Burroughs. It's going to be post club. When you wrestle people, they are normally in a staggered stance. So one leg is forward. A perfect scenario for a double leg is the person's feet are square. Because their legs are together more. It's easy to grab both of them. Step one leg back, far back. Now it's really far away. It's hard to get both legs. So I've got to get them to be square. So I'm in my stance. You can do this with either hand. I normally reach it with my backhand, but I don't think it matters too much. You don't want to reach with both hands though. In my stance, okay, I'm going to post, club, and circle him. The act of circling him, the direction isn't too important. I'm normally going to circle towards the back foot in this case. Is going to force him to square up a little bit more, okay? So I'm here, post, Left hand's down. I'm going to post my lead hand. Post, club, and circle towards the back leg. Circle. Now, as you can see, his feet squared up a little bit. Now I can lower and hit any double I want. Well, not any double. Really the first two, the blast double or the traditional double from this setup. So here, post, club, circle towards the back leg. Post, club, circle, and I'm pulling down as I'm circling. The reason why I pull down is because when I let go, I'm creating like a spring with his back. As I pull down, he wants to pop up. He's resisting the pull. Right when I let go, he pops up. Doesn't need to be a lot, just a little bit. And then I go and hit my double leg takedown. So after I've circled him, I let go and take the first step of my shot. Step, drive, step 3, step up, step 4, cut the corner, finish the shot. Okay, show you guys that one a couple different angles. We're here. Okay, post, club, drop. Right down, show you again. Here, post, club, circle, lower. Right through. Show it with a blast double this time. Okay, here, post, club, circle. Not going super hard with the blast double. I don't want to blow his chest out right now. That's the first setup. Second setup I'll show you guys is inside tie. So if you watch my hand fighting video, you should know get to your tie up. So with these setups, pick the one that you normally get to. Do you do inside tie? Do you do underhook? Do you do collar tie? Okay. Now this is for my guys who do inside tie. I circle, get the inside tie. Circle, boom, get it. Now a good wrestler is going to grab your elbow. We're here. Now a lot of my setups are pulling. I'm pulling and circling. Okay. So my right hand's going to go to the collar. I'm going to circle and pull down. Circle, pull. That's going to get him to square his feet up. Drop both hands down to my hips and step. Here. Shoot straight through. Hips up. Head up. Already looking across the back. Ready to step up and finish the takedown. So that one again. You like the inside tie. Here. Boom. Get my inside tie. I pull my head into the pocket here. Right hand goes collar tie. Circle and pull. I can circle either way. Okay. Circle and pull. Pull. I let go. He pops up just a little bit. My hands drop to my side. I drive to my knee. Drive right through. Finish the takedown. Okay. Now, next setup, post double. I normally do post high cross. That's why I said that real quick. But if my opponent, normally this happens from, we both have a collar tie. So we're here. A collar tie with that hand. We're here. Okay. Now, if we're already straight, we're good. If we're pulled in like this, I'll thumb block to get some space. I want his arm extended. So we're head to head. Arm is extended. I've got my collar tie. Now, the step with this, I'm going to post. I have a V with my hand facing the ceiling. I'm going to post, drop my right hand to my hip, and step at the same time. Okay, I may even circle him first. Like I said, I want the feet square. I may circle, then go. So the circling will do a really nice job of squaring his feet up before I shoot. So we're here. He's got his collar tie. I've got my collar tie. I make sure we're forehead to forehead so we got some space. I might circle him. Then I hit that step 1. This has to happen all at once. Now my right hand is going into this far leg here. Driving in, stepping up, pivoting, and finishing all the way to the mat. Show you guys that one more time. So we're here. I'm here. Boom. If we're in close, I'll thumb block to create some space. Circle them. Post. This hand's coming over here. Drive. Hips up, back straight. Finish the takedown. Next setup, underhook. Now we can do the underhook either side. And I showed you earlier, if I underhook with my right hand, this is where I'm doing that double knee drop double. So we're here. I'm going to circle towards his left leg and look for a single leg. So if you like underhooks, pay attention. I circle like this. He faces me. I'm going to drop to both knees and pull this over my head. Right when I hit the knees, I'm coming up, finishing over this way. So with nobody, I'm here. I circle to the single. He faces. I'm going to go like this. And then immediately pop up. Here, up. Okay, show you guys that one again. So club, underhook, circle, circle, circle. He faces. Oh, right out there. Hide the ankles. He's trying to grab my ankles. Hide them. Slide the shoulder into the neck. Now underhook the other side. Looks a little different. Okay. Underhook. Head's going to be in the pocket. This one's going to be similar to the inside tie. I'm going to circle and pull. Now once his feet are squared up, big step in. My elbow, circle this way. My elbow's going to go like this. Open. Okay. Open. Step. Drive through. Cut the corner. Finish the takedown. Now with this underhook, it's common to do an outside step double as well. So post, club, underhook. I circle. Now watch me do the outside step. I'm just going to step this leg forwards and hit this knee. Just like that. Got my hands locked, pivot, run through. Show you guys that one again. Either outside step or penetration. Post, club, underhook. Okay, I might circle and pull a little bit. Circle and pull. Push into him, he pushes back. Outside step, oh, got low. I'm not in great position, my hips need to come up. Hips up. Pivot, shoulder slides to the neck. Next setup, elbow pass. You can hit a traditional double or you can hit a low double with this one. So, partner's got a collar tie. This time it's bent. His arm is bent. I can't get space to do my post. I'm going to take my hand, grab the tricep right where the elbow is. Finger goes right in the crook of the elbow and grab it. Palm to the ceiling. I'm going to build pressure up. I'm going to shuffle to the left and pass the arm off. So I shuffle towards the arm, little shuffle. I'm going to turn my head into him like this. Turn my head, dip down a little bit, and pass it off. Hit this one a couple times so you guys can really understand this. This is tough for a lot of people to get. Grab the elbow, build pressure. I like pushing in with a thumb block so they don't shoot on me. Shuffle, push it this way. Watch my head, it turns into them. My head turns and dips. Again, pressure, shuffle it off. Now, right as I do that, I can go, I'm going to hit a low double on this one because I really like this one. I like to hit a low double with this. As I do this, most people are going to step their right leg back because a very common shot is elbow pass to a high crotch. So go ahead and grab it. So we're here. I pass it off. I'll even fake here. Boom. Now you've got to see this. Ready? Circle this way. He's right here. Perfect low double. The left leg is forward. My head's hitting here. Right hand's here. Left hand behind the knee. Just like this. Boom. And circle right on top. So that one again. So I'm here. He's got this collar tie. He's pulling me in. Grab the crook of the elbow. I got the pressure built up. That makes him fall off a little easier. I circle. I fake here. Boom. Drop right down. See this angle. Knee hits. Boom. Right there. One more time. So I'm here. He's got his collar tie. Boom. I build some pressure. I'm going to shuffle. Right in just like that. Very nice to get a leg lace if you're doing freestyle right from there. Next one. Another common way that Jordan Burroughs does is a pause fake. So when I fake, most good wrestlers down block. This is what it looks like. Okay, get back to your stance. Now down block and get back to your stance. See that? So when I fake, if I stay in the fake, if I stay low, maybe come back a little bit, but I stay low, he's going to down block and then recover back to his normal stance. As he recovers back, I'm going to shoot. So fake, he recovers, I'm shooting. Very nice. So you're hitting multiple fakes, faking, tapping him in the head, faking, popping him in the shoulder, clubbing. You're doing these movements, and then one of the fakes, just pause, stay in there. He's going to down block, recover, and you're going to shoot. So I'm here, fake. My little motion, more motion, fake. Yeah, boom. Fake, stay down. As he goes to recover, right through. Blast double, regular double, doesn't matter. It's one of my favorite ones to hit. Show you guys that one more time. Here. Good motion, I fake. Tapping. Fake, stay here as he recovers, right through. Drive. Finish it all the way to the mat. Now, you can also hit a double when your opponent fakes on you. So normally I'll do it when they fake on my back leg like a single leg. So he fakes a single leg, I down block right here. Look at that again. Come over here a little bit. Fake here, down block, doubles right there. There is too much space to hit a traditional double, but with a blast double, it's okay to go right here. I just got to run. My hips are a little back. I just got to get my feet up into me and run them down. So with that one, he fakes on my back leg. I down block. My knee hits the mat. Hands go to the back of the knee. Head goes to the sternum. Drive right through. Most people with blast doubles, their heads are too low. They're hitting the head in the stomach or in between the legs. You got to hit your head, forehead, right there. Okay, we'll hit this one more time. Here, my opponent fakes to my back leg. Boom, boom. Circle, get the takedown. Next one is I reach for them, they reach for me, and I shoot underneath. This works really great if you're a really good hand fighter, or you're battling somebody, you're clubbing each other, digging into hand ties, and then you break away. Because he's just been battling the hand fight for like 10, 20 seconds, when you go to tie up with him, he's going to just try to brace for that battle again. So I'll use that to my advantage to hit a shot right when he reaches for me. So I'll give you an example. So we're in here, we're hand fighting, we're battling in here, we're trying. He digs to his tie. You know, I'm snapping, I'm faking, we're battling in here, right? Now, for some reason, maybe I elbow pass, but we break free. Boom, we break free. Now we're in the space. Now he's going to expect another heavy hand fight. So he'll go to reach for me when I reach. So it'll be like this. We just finished hand fighting. I go to reach, done. Step and shoot. All right, don't reach too high. They'll shoot on you. But I'm here. Boom. Right through. Cut the corner. Finish the shot. Okay? Again, super simple one. I'm here. We're hand fighting a little bit. We break free. I reach here. Boom, right into my shot. Okay? Next one. This doesn't happen too often, but I think it's a great one for the youth level. My partner's got double inside ties. We're here. Inside. Oh, my bad. All good. We're here. I'll thumb block to get his arms straight, and then I'll snap his hands off and hit a double. So I'm here. I'm just going to clear his hands off. Both my hands are going to turn in at right angles. I'm going to slide down his arm and chop it off. Push, snap, push, snap, push, snap. Now, as I do it, I lower my level and hit my double. As I snap, I'm here, right through to my double. Any double you want, blast or traditional. Low double might not really make much sense here. But I'll go for those first two that I showed. Here, drive right up into them, get the finish. Again, that one more time, very simple. He's got his inside ties, thumb blocks, thumbs pushing in his shoulder, extend. Now I'm going to slide my hands back, snap, and lower my level. From here, shoot to my knee, head here, run right up, and get the finish. Last one's going to be from a Russian tie, so if you like 2-on-1s, here's a great opportunity to hit your blast double, or actually probably traditional double. So I'm here. I've got my Russian tie. Got the wrist, got the shoulder. My opponent's going to push on my forehead. Just put your hand on my forehead right here. And we're in this position. This is a great position to hit my double leg. So I'm here. Maybe he circles up with me, pushes on my head. We're stuck here. Now, extend me away with that. We're here. I want this arm straight because I'm hitting post double. So I have my Russian. I'm trying to pull it in. He's pushing me away. The hand that's on the wrist, let goes. And I'm posting to the ceiling. Palm facing the opponent, V to the ceiling. I'm going to post above the elbow. As I post, I'm stepping in for my double. Drive to knee, pivot, finish my takedown. One more time with that. I get my Russian. He's pushing on my forehead. He's pushing me away just like this. My hand that has the wrist let goes, post above the elbow, and shoot right to my double. Drive right through, cut the corner, come right on top. Last thing I got for you guys is just 3 different ways to finish with a double leg. The first one is knee pound. Every time you shoot, they're going to sprawl. You've got to be very good at what we call a knee pound or a knee slide. So I shoot my double. Boom, I'm here. Let's move back a little bit. I'm here. My opponent's always going to sprawl. Now, when he sprawls, I can post if I have to. If I can keep a good grip, I'll keep a good grip. Now, from here, I'm pushing off the foot that's up and sliding my knee in between his legs. And I'll even step forward if I do. Step, step, and slide. Turn this way. Sprawl. Step it, my left leg forward. Slide and bring my posture up. Sprawl again. Here, my foot steps, slide, fix the posture. Once I fix my posture, I can finish double. Okay. Next finish is normally a single leg finish. So if he sprawls really hard, the defense to a double is getting them to go to a single. So here's what I mean by that. When I'm here in a double, people are going to sprawl and give me this leg. Go ahead and sprawl. That's what most people will do on a double. So you've got to be very good at your single leg finishes. So I'll go over 3 quick finishes. First one's a backside finish. Elbow goes in between the legs. And if you want a more detailed single leg finish video, go to single leg finishes. I have like a maybe 45-minute video on every finish from a single leg. But for now, I'll show you the three ones that are most common. I have the leg. My elbow is going to drop in between his legs, right like this. Now bring your body up so they can see. Very important. My neck needs to be glued to the leg. My elbow is behind the calf to lock his leg in place so he can't pivot into me. I'm on my hip right now. I won't be on my hip though normally. I'll be more here, okay? I don't like falling to my hip because I can't move as easily. Head is up in the armpit. Leg is glued, or neck is glued to the leg here. Nice. Circle, 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 circle. I'll post and shelf the leg up. Stay very tight to the leg here. Very tight. Climb up the leg like a rope and tackle the second leg. I normally like tackling above the knee and above the knee and driving my shoulder in to get the finish. Okay? Do that one again. I shoot my double. They sprawl. Post. Elbow to the mat. See how his other foot's up too? I want to drive into him to get that knee down. Boom. Now once I'm here, I'm going to circle, 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 step around the ankle, post, shelf, stay glued here. Stay glued. Climb above the knee, and drive, finish. Show you guys a different angle. Go this way. Yep, we're here. Actually, no, I'll go this way. I think this is, yep, go ahead and sprawl. We're here. Elbow's going to go right here. Drive, and I'm driving in to get this knee to go down. Now I circle, 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 circle. I put my knee behind the ankle, slide it, post and shelf, climb up, tackle above the knee. Next finish, I can cut back to my double. So I'm here. My opponent sprawls, post. I don't want to be on both knees either. I want to keep my left leg up if possible. So I'm here. My knee slides in between his legs, and I pivot around the corner. So I step, slide and pivot. So I'm getting back to my double leg. I posted on the single. I'm sliding and getting back to my double. We're here. Opponent sprawls. Post. Slide my knee across in between his legs. Head comes up and I'm trying to pivot around him. Once I've pivoted around, I can stand up to my feet. Finish the double leg. Last one, out the back door. Show most basic version. Opponent sprawls, but he's on top of me a little bit more. I post my hand in between the legs. My knees come off the mat and I slide them in between. Okay? We're right here. As my body comes up, my hand comes up. Same thing with like the post high crotch, or post double we just did. I'm posting this knee right off. Here. Clear my feet out of the way. Cover on top, shoulder slides up to the neck. Now, last finishes we have are finishes on our feet. We already kind of went over how to finish the regular double. I do want to give you one other way to finish. So up on your feet. You can pick the guy up in the air. So if I'm here in a double, I can stand up and pick the guy up in the air. So if I'm here, I can go like this. Ready? I'm here. I can just cut the corner, step up, and just literally lift him up. This isn't that uncommon. Now here's how we finish this so we get the takedown and they can't scramble. Okay? I'm going to look at my right leg here. I'm going to step and turn my right leg like that. So we're facing here. I'm going to step, turn my foot like this. Now I'm going to fall to my right knee. My shoulder's going to go into his stomach as he falls. If I fall to my right knee, stay tight. Don't fall to my hip. Sprawl. Cover on top. Show you guys that one more time. Last thing I got for you guys. We shoot this double. Boom. Heads up. I start cutting the corner. I get to my squat. I lift. Now I'm here. If I'm running towards the crowd, I'm going to turn 90 degrees. Point my foot. Drive to my knee. Finish. Shoulder slides up to the neck. So that's all I got for you guys with my double leg video. If you have any questions or want to see a different instructional, comment below. I'm open to ideas. I'm going to keep these things coming. Try to do them once a week. So subscribe and comment below what you guys want to see next.